Apple, 3 a.m.
They should have made them slightly different.
Yeah.
Slightly different, you say?
Like maybe like make the left Twix slightly more caramel and the right Twix slightly more cookie.
But I think the whole point of the commercial is that it's just like, you know, it's meant to just be like they're the exact same no matter what people think of them.
I see that kind of marketing is like them trying to do what like
being lazy, I guess.
No, it's like what Captain America versus Iron Man did for their marketing, or like Jacob versus Edward.
Oh, you're both being stupid.
Yeah. Not both being stupid, but like them both having an argument, and it's just like, oh, who do you side with? You know.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to do like I remember like way back in the day, and now he's Phil the future. Back when that whole shit was going down with what's the name of that crap? Twilight or whatever. You know, they had like commercials with these ladies just screaming like Team Edward, Team Jacob, and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. Oh god.
No, JT, I got a question.
Like, 13-year-olds getting their fucking panties wet over that shit.
Did you see that meme I added you with in general a couple days ago or a day ago or something like that?
Probably, but I forget which one it was.
They rob a train car.
Yes.
I am the machine.
Oh god. And at the end it's just like, hey, don't worry, the machine. The machine don't take no shit.
Fuck you, bitch. This is Russia. Oh my god, I fucking love. I've been watching some stand up after that, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I watched like Sal Vulcano talk about a time he ate an edible and like sent a terroristic note to somebody, and like,
oh god,
dude, it was fucking funny. And then like freaking somebody Eugene was playing fitting music to it by complete accident. The guy was just fucking high. That's all I have to say.
Oh god.
Left Twix. Right Twix. What the fuck happened with Twilight anyway? It just kind of like died, right?
Yeah.
They ran out of books. So they were just like, oh, fuck it. We're done here.
I remember talking to this with like Ramos, like way back in the day, but didn't 50 Shades of Grey start out as like a Twilight fan fiction?
That's what I heard too.
I don't know about that, but I'd believe it.
I don't know the truth to said claims, but I think that whatchamacallit. Also, I managed to pin JT's coffee corner so I don't have to fucking scroll up all the time now, like a dumbass.
Whoa!
But now before, like, I'm gonna wait a little bit to share my story. It's somewhat coffee corner-ish thing, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know how to feel about this. All I have to say is, I had a deadly premonition.
Oh god.
So how was your guys' days today?
Yeah, not bad. Just working shit.
I had a long one.
Been a long day.
So, so those that don't know, I work on a comic, uploads every Wednesday, so at 12 o'clock during the stream.
Which I keep meaning to read, but I never get a chance to.
You know what? You at least, like, have it on your mind somewhat. I appreciate that enough.
Yeah.
It's on my mind, and then, yeah, it's on my mind. It's not as though you remind me every time you talk about it. I go, fuck, meaning to read it. Because it slips past my mind more than anything.
Either way, what happens is, so I was just like, okay, I've been slacking a little bit. I told them I'm gonna upload twice today. I'm uploading twice, right?
Oh boy.
So I get a bunch of work done yesterday, right? I've been working my ass off. It's about 2 o'clock today, right? I figured, all right, let's get a jump on the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crack my knuckles, look at my tablet.
Cracks knuckles, breaks knuckles.
Unzip stick.
Oh god.
So I'm working on 3 separate things right now. That's effectively 3 issues.
Oh, Jesus.
Two to go up today, and 1 to go up next Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Lo and behold, at 2 o'clock today, the 3 hours of work that I had yesterday was mostly gone.
Oh
no! Don't tell me you forgot to save.
I did, but I didn't close the app. It closed itself.
Oh no!
So when I tried to open up the crash reports, right, it was just like, this is all we could save, man. We got like a third of the work that you spent 3 hours on.
We got this. Don't worry.
So I sat down and I was like,
what a conundrum you must be in.
well, you see, I worked myself so hard that my hands started to ache like nothing else.
Oh, fuck.
Like, I haven't worked that hard, so, god damn it. Oh, did I ever, I know I didn't get a chance to show the Ziggs, because only in person people really know about it. I know I showed this, I think I showed this to Nick. Have I ever showed you a Fool's Errand?
A Fool's Errand. I'm trying to remember.
A comic I made.
Yes, you did actually. Yeah, I remember now.
So, that comic, right? Let me give you a little context of that comic. My high school had effectively a comic book seminar class, right? It lasted an entire year for like 2 class periods a day, and the last third of the year, you had to make your own comic with like 2 other people, full like 20-something pages, right?
Which is taking at you, right?
Of course, yeah. So, what happened was, I asked for an artist because, I'm mostly a writer. My art skills work, but they're not what I want to be known for, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You have passable artistic skills.
Yeah, it'll get the job done, but it's not something like you should rely on. So when I asked what kind of people do I want to work with, I said, just put me with an artist. I didn't get an artist. I also didn't get a writer.
What did you get?
You're right.
So,
Thank you.
I'm not gonna say full names. And you know what? I'm gonna protect one of these.
You don't
two
have
people.
to. You don't have to say full names.
I'm gonna protect one of these two fuckers.
Oh jeez.
Because one of the fuckers, if I see him again, he's a good guy. But Jesus fuck.
But if
So
you
the
see
guy I'm
him,
going
you
to
wanna
protect,
if you see him, he's going down.
he's not just going down, but literally, he asked me to sign his yearbook. I literally just said, God damn it, Leon.
You just said his name.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm not going to protect. The other guy that's cool, I'm gonna call him James.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
So James, he joined the comic class because he thought it would teach him how to draw.
Oh no.
He was wrong.
You have to draw or write.
Like he thought it would teach him how to. They tried. It never stuck with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he openly like.
I'm just gonna say for the record. Look, have you ever seen my drawings? I can barely replicate a sketch. I can barely replicate a fucking doodle in my notepads. Like, seriously, I got the worst fucking artistic skill. Go on, Neil. Sorry. I just needed to put that out there for the record.
I would like to see your drawings, and I bet you they will at least be slightly better than what I
You want to
said I was
see
gonna
my
make them.
drawings? I have fucking I have the most abstract shit you could possibly imagine. It's like, what the fuck is Marek thinking when he's in the middle of like a class or something like that? Like, I drew like SpongeBob after the war, and he's like missing his legs, and he's walking around with his arms, and he's like fucked up and shit.
That's fine. That's at least thinking. That's at least like artistic ability.
It's not like, it's not like 100% SpongeBob. It's like, a box with fucking holes and eyes.
Cool. This man forgot to give his characters a waist.
What?
What?
Seeing him ink, he forgot to draw a character's body once.
So they were just a head and arms and shit?
Not bad at all.
Scratch your head.
He Rayman characters then.
So, what happened was, I wrote the whole thing. I designed all the characters. I drew every panel myself. The only thing those fucks did is they drew the boxes.
Oh.
Boxes? Oh.
The actual, they drew the actual panels, but not what's inside of them.
And wait a second. Don't you need to plan that out very extremely well, when you're paneling?
Yes, that's what I wrote I drew what's called thumbnail.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you get a small piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
And you draw a bullshit version of the page.
Stay
So
down.
you can do 5 of these on a regular page, 4 or 5.
Every time, I'm gonna say this once again, every time I try to not bring up Sonichu or Chris-chan, I have to bring up Sonichu and Chris-chan because that is how I learned how comic books are made. And it's not through, because the frickin' Quickie's a wealth of information. You have to, that's how I learned about, how they plan out, things. I'm like, oh, I never knew that, that's interesting. And,
Yeah?
Yeah.
As someone who is because of this, I have published a comic. Hell, you could if you argue from my webtoon, you could say I publish comic. I publish something almost weekly equally. But because of how hard I had to because of how hard I had to work on this, I had to work till I vomited, and
jeez.
my arm. It was
Is this now or then?
Then.
Okay, so
This is for the fool's errand.
What do we do
Okay.
now?
and I take it you're having a repeat of then now.
I was just my hand had not hurted that much today since like those times.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess Dark Helmet has his answer of when will then be now. I am not.
I'll say this though.
I'm not apologizing for that at all.
I'm not gonna ask you to. I'll say this though.
You're right.
One, like, the Fool, which is the main character from A Fool's Errand. Haha, get it?
Yeah.
I still want to work with that character, but because of this whole project, I might have to actually jump through legal in order to ever use those characters again. Because technically, the copyright belongs to me, James, and Leon.
I don't think that... I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that they would care.
Yes, but like, let's say it like makes bank. They could easily come to me and be like, "Hey, where's my share of the money?"
So just give them the share of the money, and that's it. There don't be any issues.
But like, they didn't do anything for it. Why should they get anything?
They did the panels.
I'm not gonna upload, like, I'm not gonna use, like, this exact comic. I'm gonna obviously, like, draw it myself and make it something that I feel proud of.
But what, like, I'm gonna be honest, the smart-ass answer would just be, like, give them $1 per panel, and that's it.
Like, that's gonna build up, and that's still money that they don't really, like, deserve. Because if I'm making, like, issue 2, issue 3...
Yeah.
And I'm selling, like, let's say you get $1 per panel, and hypothetically, let's see, let's estimate 4 panels a page, 20 pages. That's 80 bucks an issue, sold for every issue sold. That's a lot of fucking money, especially if like it sells in the thousands, which isn't even that uncommon for like printed comics.
Yeah.
So
like I'm not gonna say this.
Fuck ton of money.
I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not saying this as a dick. I'm saying this is like a bit of a realist. I wouldn't like, you know, if I was making a comic, I wouldn't expect it to, like, you know, sell like extremely well immediately. You know what I mean?
Of course, but then that's when the $1 per panel thing would bite me in the ass the most. Because let's say I'm making,
I get what you mean.
Let's say I'm making $100. I give each of them like 40 whatever, I'm left with 20.
You can always gimp the comic and have like only pay for when Joker or whatever the guy's name is on like a panel. And then like,
but like they technically own the quote unquote copyright for like the setting, the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Like all the characters, at least the ones in the first issue, because their name is printed on the comic.
Are you going to contact them?
One day I'm going to have to if I ever plan on using the story again, which I want to.
So why don't you contact them like now?
Because like if I'm not gonna do the story now, then like I don't want it to at least be like. I'm not gonna do the story anytime soon.
It's better.
When
I understand that, but it's like I think it would be better to get to assure the rights before, like, you know, way before you do anything, just in case. You know what I mean?
Right. But let's be fair here. Last I checked, I remember Leon. Actually, maybe it was James. I have to stop myself before saying James every time because I don't want to say his real name accidentally. Because again, he was a cool guy. Leon was also a cool guy. I'm gonna be fair here. Nice guy, but he joined the class because he liked Batman.
Oh, okay.
Veronica wins again.
Which is not the, like, that's actually what he said.
You know something? You know something I can somewhat relate? Because I joined a manga club at my local library when, you know, because I liked, you know, Detective Conan and shit like that, right? And, you know, my mom saw me do my fucking doodles, which at the time were all like fucking, whatchamacallits, Fallout 3, you know, little chicken scratch, like Fallout 3 shit, like murdering each other and everything like that. Like I said, I had my phases, and I threw out a whole sketchbook, because, quote, I said this looks like something a serial killer would draw.
God damn.
I'm like, I'm like, hey, my old sketchbooks, and I was like, I was disturbed by the contents within. Let's just say,
oh god.
There was a, because like I said, this was my Fallout 3 phase. My Fallout 3 is the best video game ever made, which, you know, it's still one of my favorites, but like, you know, long story short, right? There was a drawing of I guess a raider type character with an auto axe chopping up a corpse, and he's wearing like, you know, and I was just like, and by the way, there were heads and limbs pinned to the wall with the railway spikes, like with the railway rifle and shit. And I'm just looking at this like, yeah, this is like some shit a serial killer would draw. Wow.
I mean, honestly, to me that just sounds like the average what a horror like author / writer would draw.
That's ironic considering my penchant for horror. And I attacked
like I remember, people who like horror don't grow up normally. At least they don't grow up wanting to write about sunshine and rainbows. That's just how.
Which is ironic. Which is ironic considering that I drew a comic in air quotes, which was just like a bunch of pictures that I called a comic, where it was Mario fighting aliens and shit. And it was, like I said, it was just a bunch of stupid drawings, but my family liked it. Because they thought that it was like, oh wow, it's a gateway to like fame, and I'm just like, I'm just drawing stupid shit for the sake of doing stupid shit. I'm like fucking, I'm a fucking child. This is doodles. This is like, let me put this out. It was a splash page that just kept adding to and adding to and adding to. Like, there would be like a bomber would come in and blow up a building, and it would just be adding. It would just be like the same city drawing, but like, you know, I draw the bomber flying in, and then it has the bomb dropping, and then it hits the building and it blows it up. But it's like, you know, scratched out with like ink.
Yeah.
It's not, you know, it's not like fucking Picasso. It's literally just doodles.
Yeah.
That was the way me and a couple of my old friends, we did a little bit of a comic-y thing, and like, you know, it was just us drawing like Hellboy fighting like one of the characters from the world we made up, and like that was it. And then we also had Mario in there because why the fuck not?
It's Mario. Go fuck yourself.
That's a fucking Shrek. But yeah, like I said, I'm not artistic, but this is just, like I said, just
What do we do now?
This is just you're opening the gateway here, mate.
Wait, did I cut out?
What?
Okay, it wasn't just me. I thought. Is the stream still up for you? Because it's taking a massive hit to me.
I think Merrick's internet took a shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's up for me now.
Okay. It just got back up for me. Oh wait,
We did it,
because
darlings.
the stream restarted. Now I got an ad again. Thank you, Battlefield 2042.
Stream you're watching
Wait.
ended.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Stream disconnected. Oh, but wait, it's back up?
No, it was for a second, but now I see the
I just see Master Shake with the in the wheelchair and whatnot.
yeah,
Why
same.
My internet took a hit. Weird. Stream's experiencing issues.
Yeah.
Did they hear us? No, okay, they don't.
Let me fix something while we're still here.
All right. Wait, are we? It's not just. Am I seeing things?
I think we're back.
Uh.
All right, I think we're back in the green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Well, you know what? At least it'll be recorded.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I think.
What the Mary Mother of fuck?
Shit happens. The problems happen. That's it. You know, you can't really control stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Technical
As someone who lost like God knows how many fucking hours of work today, I know shit happens.
Way to go, JT. You cursed us.
I'm taking you with me.
Oh, look at who's Andros now. You're just a giant head and hands.
Oh god. I mean, hey, that's all I need to fucking make my damn comic.
You don't need to eat. You don't need sleep.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Oh, fuck it. Big Lenny's coming.
Now do classical gas.
Why did I shoot him?
God.
Why did I shoot him?
Veronica, don't look up! Veronica, don't look up!
She's doing
Whatever
she's doing the Naruto run.
Yeah.
The
Fuck off!
rest of everyone in the party, do not look up or do. Oh god.
Let's go!
We can fight him.
Let's try to ice him.
I'm on fire!
I'm on fire. Anyway, so where were we before everything went to hell?
Fuck, where were we? I actually forget now.
I was talking about
Oh my god, Silvando!
I was talking about my serial killer drawings, and then like
Leave it to me!
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Most horror people,
May heaven's
Like,
winds propel thee hence.
they don't draw like unicorns and rainbows. They draw fucked up shit.
Fire!
like what I'm trying to think of, like, it's not really like that too, but you know what was funny? I remember once at like this has nothing to do with my drawings, but like somebody once at like the manga club didn't want me to go there for like Halloween or some shit. I forgot what the whole fucking point was, and they tried to lie to me that it wasn't on. Basically, a load of bullshit happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, this is pretty
Yeah. He's got underwear on.
stupid.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we suffer for. Look, and I'm with you with like the, like hard work when it. Like, I can work hard when it comes to something I want to make. If it's something I don't want to do, I just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Yeah. Like when I'm not streaming, or when I'm not streaming or not going to work. What am I doing? I'm working on a video of some kind. Like I do the audio, I write the script, I do whatever the fuck needs to be done at that time.
Veronica wins again. Good.
Exactly.
And I try to write when I get, I need the mojo. You know what I mean? I
You
can't
need
just
to be in the feel.
Yeah, I can't just sit down and write. I gotta be like in the mood, man. Like, I gotta feel that. I gotta feel that funk.
That actually reminds me. Fellow artists, how do you guys feel about, like, obviously everyone says they want to, or a lot of people rather say they want to live off of their writing, right?
Yeah.
So, Nick, as you just said, you have, like, in order to write, you have to, like, be in the mojo.
Yes.
So, what would you do if, say, writing is your livelihood, and you just, like, don't get the mojo?
Well, I'm fucked. Well, I gotta, anyway, I work, so I don't.
But, like,
fucking...
assuming writing was your livelihood, or rather, or would you just, like, do you, like, what would you want? Would you not want writing to be your livelihood?
Like, if I could, like, realistically, right? Like, realistically speaking, I don't think I'd be able to live off, like, if I wrote a book, I don't think I'd be able to live off of, like, books that I write. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Anybody who listens here who wants to be, like, an aspiring artist, anything like that, look. You are not going to be, like, you know, living in, like, you know, in, like, this freaking thing immediately, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
You have to, like, you know, I wouldn't say work for it, but you gotta have, like, you know, you gotta expect that you're not going to be...
I would 100% say work for it.
Yeah. You have to, like, you know, obviously you have to work for it. Like, the more you write, the more better you do.
Yeah.
But, like, there's living... To put this out, right? It is possible to both work and have enough time to do stuff like this, what I'm doing right now,
Wonderful.
and, like, you
The
know,
great Sylvander grows
have, like,
even
time
greater.
off, have, like, you know, time for hobbies, and have time for, like, there's comfortable living situations. And it's not even, like, trying to get, like, the right job for that sort of thing, because, like, you could, like, if you get the right, you know, if you get the right roommates, you could live with, like, you know, you could live, like, a full-time, like, you just gotta find, like, something you enjoy doing, like, that's, like, menial labor. I know that, like, you know, whatchamacallit, what's that? Can't think of the word. Retail.
Oh, okay.
I get that retail's not for everybody, because you gotta be dealing with people every day.
Alright.
Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't mind retail. I had the fucking skin for it, and I got the fucking, like, mindset for it, right? I'm a talker. So, I just, you know, I say the line, you know, I say the scripted line, and boom. It didn't take acting for nothing. No, but, like, seriously, though. It's all, like I said, it's all about, like, you have to work towards getting to, like, you know, being able to live off your writing.
Right.
It's not about, like, oh, you're gonna find success. You're not gonna find success immediately. And another thing. I'm gonna put this out. Let me just say this right now. You wanna, if you wanna write, don't go to anybody who, like, if you need criticism. So don't go, if you think you're ready to publish, right? Don't go to, like, any publishing house that's just gonna be like, you know, that's just going to accept you, because you gotta get to, like, a publisher that's gonna, like, check your fucking work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how like, you know, when you don't check your work, when you go to a publishing house and don't check your work, they'll just publish anything. That's how you become a Ben Shapiro, and you get your book, like, out like that, and it's written like it's a fucking first draft. And it looks like, and it reads like shit, and the story is shit too. Basically, you gotta work for your writing. That's all I have to say. Like, it's not even like a, like, you know, like, oh, I'm hardcore, like, I'm like hardcore, capitalism, this, that, the other thing, right? Like, you have to work for your writing. That's all that really matters. Because the more you write, the better you get. The more, like, you know.
May I snag the floor for a second?
Sure.
Go right ahead.
So, as someone who's effectively, for lack of a better term, doing everything that Marek is talking about, I have been working on my comic for, in 2 months, it'll be a year now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I have not gotten a single cent from anything involving it. If anything, I've lost money actually working on this, because I had to, like, buy new pens, buy this, buy that. So this comic is technically costing me money.
Yeah, like, sorry for cutting you off, JT, but I just have to say this. I literally do the same for the YouTube videos. I spend money from the thumbnails and everything like that, and some art assets for the streams and shit, and I don't make a cent back. And you know what? Even so, I'm proud of that. You know, I'm proud of making stuff and doing stuff. So yeah, go on. Sorry.
Like most creatives, you're not going to see immediate revenue, but you're going to do it because this is a passion-fueled industry.
Yeah.
And if you stick with it, then eventually you might see something. But there's never a guarantee. But you know what? If you have a desire to make, then make.
It's all about the passion. Oh shit.
And also, don't be abused by that passion. For fuck's sake. Oh god, hi Vince.
Yeah.
Hey! Brought you a fresh one!
Hi, quick PSA. Fuck crunch culture.
Yes. Don't overwork yourself to the bone.
Like, every now and then, if you have to, like a deadline, something, just don't make it a regular thing. Don't make it a culture.
Like, let me say this right now, right?
Just perfect.
I
A
don't
warrior maiden of great
I don't write or do my script when
smell it
like
on her
I only do it when I get the, you know, I feel like it and I'm ready to go.
must drain her of her
I don't force myself to,
while
like,
she
you know,
is still
into like a situation that's gonna be like,
quickly give her to me.
I have to do a lot of,
Think about music and shit.
yeah,
You know
Got
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. This goes for like any and all artists.
Like,
I won't be needing you to
It's
carry
funny.
me any further, thanks. So this is who's behind it
like
all.
it's very funny when you see how
Sir
people
Hendrik must have
actually
missed
like
one when he cleared the
record
monsters out of
stuff and
town all
everything
those
like
years
that,
ago.
I have to
Nicely done,
I have to
Lassie.
shut the ringer off of a phone and throw it like we have like one of those like pickup
I
phones that
hope
you
you'll
carry around
forgive
the
me,
room and
but
whatnot.
we had a wee rummage
I
around
throw it
your
in my
room,
mom's
Vince.
room and just slam the door shut.
The liquid I found.
Because
Oh,
both of the
God.
phones,
You
yeah,
drink
both of the
before your
phones are in there
fights,
ringing
isn't it?
away.
What your
And my
friend
cell phone
here
is always off,
squeezes
so
from the fighters you
like, in
kidnap.
you know, the sound is always off because I can't have a ringtone.
That
I
that
can't.
was
Wait,
you?
why not?
Because I can't get a custom ringtone.
Perhaps
Oh,
not all
yeah.
humans are as
Like, look,
stupid
the more
as
advanced a
our
phone gets, the more features they
muscle-bound
take away.
friend here. That's
Yeah, I get you.
right, old man.
But yeah, like
Hendrik scarred me, but he did not kill me. The extract. It was the only way to regain my strength.
I think that was
So
that
I
name
had
is
Vince
familiar, but I
bring
forget
me
who.
the choicest morsels. And why would he help me do such a thing, you ask? Because I offered to share the fruits of my labor, to give him strength beyond imagining. Who could refuse such a juicy offer?
I couldn't keep on winning forever. And if I wasn't winning, I wasn't bringing in the money we needed for the
so you
orphanage.
worked with a demon.
Sorry, partner, but I can't let those kids down. Which means I can't let you and your friends leave. Come on, not now!
Shit, right?
Oh no.
His heart attack.
Oh, will you look at yourself, laddie? Do you not see what that stuff's doing to you? That foul fluid wasn't meant for human consumption. It's eating you from the inside out. It's a miracle you're still alive.
Man, I guess cheaters never prosper, huh?
Spent at last,
Well-
old friend. Such a shame.
Goodbye. Better. I just realized we fucked up on our memes that we should have made
Shall
sooner.
have to deal with you myself.
The luminaries. Vince, the guy who told you not to worry about. You, the luminaries.
Keep that thing busy.
Like,
I'll see if I can get those
Vince
people
is
down.
Vince is the guy she told you not to worry about, but like, come on.
You know what's kind of ironic about all this?
Huh.
I watched a video of like a tarantula molting, and it wasn't as disgusting as I imagined it was.
Oh no. They just kind of shed it, and then just like, all right.
I thought they were gonna be like a little goopy like muscle thing. Okay,
Yeah.
poison missiles.
It's kind of sick.
But yeah, like I honestly thought it was gonna be like, you know, a little muscle goopy thing or whatever the fuck. But that wasn't the case. I'm not disappointed. I'm just like, oh, I've seen that before. That doesn't look that bad. Like, I've seen what they look like outside of their shop.
Yeah, I get you.
Fizz whiz. What is this?
Rizzwiz!
Oh fuck. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were saying about like the art stuff, so we can easily talk about it now.
Your socks off.
You're realistically not gonna like get paid for a lot of your stuff. But like, we're not saying don't try and make it a living. But like, don't go in thinking like this is how you're gonna like pay the bills immediately. This is a passion-fueled industry. Get yourself known, get yourself out there, and don't start with like what you expect to be your magnum opus.
The more you do, and this is not in a sense of, like I said, crunch, the more you make, the more you get yourself known.
Yeah.
I've shared my stories on like Reddit, you know, the ones I've written, because I found a place to post them finally. It's not Newgrounds. I'm never gonna let that go, Zig, until it happens.
Okay.
No, but seriously though, it's all about. This is all about just like getting it out there. That's it. Like, hell, even one of my stories is getting a comic made about it.
Oh, cool.
fuck.
Yeah. You told me about this.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I thought I did tell you about that.
No, I don't think so.
Remember how I say remember how I think that, you know, I forget shit? Yeah. There's a fine example of that.
Fair enough. I figured like, if anyone should hear about this, it's me, the comic guy.
Serena, please.
What do we do now?
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, fucking shit. There was no save spot in the... God, fuck this shit. Try to freeze this bastard. This is what happens. We try to do a different discussion, then something happens and we gotta pay attention to the fight.
Yeah. I've basically said my piece. There's one last thing I want to say. Fuck it. Don't. When you start writing things, don't lead with what you expect to be your magnum opus. Lead with something as a kind of a burner, I guess. Like something that you still want to write, but like something that'll let you practice your craft. Without it being like the thing you want to be known for, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, if your magnum opus, just work on it and make sure it's ready before you make that shit.
Just practice with other things first.
Yeah.
Like you don't like if your first thing is your best thing, that's really fucking bad.
Oh, great.
Because
there was nowhere to rest in the dungeon.
You probably should have like done like a gym leader thing and just being like and just
I'm
left.
coming, darling.
Went back in.
I didn't think that was gonna happen as the problem, and not to mention getting lost and whatnot.
Fair enough.
Well, if we lose, I can go back in the dungeon and just fight.
Heavens, hear me.
Why didn't you revive What's-Her-Face? Why did you eat Snail Po? God.
Hey man, that cost a lot of MP.
You can just cast it infinitely. He's not a part of the party.
He doesn't know that.
Hey man, and where's the freaking fighter? Where's the fighter? She should be here too, helping out.
Remember, she got captured by the snake.
Oh yeah, right.
The spider.
Hey Rab, would you be be a fucking bro and revive Serena, please?
Ooh, what a Marek.
Whoosh! I can get revived after the battles. We have to go to a fucking statue to revive Serena.
You'll probably be like, you'll probably be teleported out of the dungeon after this.
You never know. You never know.
No.
Look, it's all about the gameplay and crap like that right now.
Thank you.
Revive Serena! Don't.
Let's heat things
We're
up.
fine right now. Do it now. Do it now. Well. Come on. Come on, Rab. Do it. Please. 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 God damn it, Rab.
I have a feeling you don't like this guy. If somehow Serena and Serena and Veronica do this their own, or so somehow Sylvando and Veronica do this, I will be beyond impressed.
Basically, switch out Serena for Rab. Because he's more, he can attack as well as heal and revive and everything like that.
Well, I mean, Serena's just going to have better healing and supportive capabilities. Rab is a bit more of a mix.
Yeah.
Also, Serena has whoosh.
So does Sylvando.
You're right.
Fair enough. Man, remember Eric?
We'll have him back in the party. Oh, now you miss Eric.
I've always liked Eric.
But you were swooning over Sylvando for the longest time.
I still am. Look, I want to talk to Eric and I want to fuck Sylvando. Very different emotions. Am I wrong?
Okay. Yeah, that's how this all plays out. Huh?
Sylvando's great. Fucking. You know, you can swap out the Luminary himself.
Shut up, lassie.
You know what? You know what I have you know what someone have a problem with actually? Is this just gonna?
Yeah.
I think we might be dead. Oh, he revived.
Thank you, darling.
You know, why not revive the person who can heal too?
He likes Sylvando. What can I say?
Imagine that knocks out Sylvando.
Oh god. This might.
I'm legitimately just trying to lose the fight because
Thank you.
just to redo a lot of the shit here. Because this is like what? Not even trying and we win.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
We take those, JT. We take those.
You know what? He's right. It's
don't
the,
come
as
back.
the old saying goes. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we won.
No, I'm physically I see that you won.
I
See
had no
it.
choice. A third-rate
But are you
fighter like
fucking
me,
kidding me?
I was never gonna make enough dough to keep the place open.
Because we had an auto
So
heal.
when I heard
Just a
that
free
voice-
auto heal every time.
Drifting up from down
Yeah, I
here,
guess.
right
Fuck.
beneath the orphanage.
God, that's the way the news goes. That's the way the news
listened.
goes, though. Am I right?
All I had to
Yeah,
do was
Bob's your
help him
uncle at the end
out,
of the day.
and he'd make me
Oh, yeah.
the toughest fighter
You want to know?
around.
You want to talk about like
Seemed like a
content
pretty
creation,
sweet
everything
deal.
like that? You know what bothers me
So I
on
said
like some
sure.
minor level?
I wanted to win the tournament so
I
bad.
feel as though like on
Needed that
YouTube,
money so
especially
bad.
like gaming comment is seen,
I let
gaming
him
content
use
is
me.
seen as a joke.
I knew
No
it was
matter like
wrong.
what it is, no matter how
But
passionate
that
you are
orphanage,
about it,
man,
it just
that's
seems
where
like
I
it's
was
seen as a
raised.
joke. For some
those
reason.
kids are my family. I had to
You
do
know what
it.
I mean?
I had to.
Get it. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the
So
justification.
you let your
Because-
desire to help the bairns get the better of you.
It doesn't bother me as much. Like I'm gonna say
there's
this right now.
certainly been greater evils
This,
done
like,
for
shit
less
like
good.
that doesn't bother me as much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Tell
I'm gonna
you
say
what,
this right now, right?
I'll have a word or two with the mayor.
Unlike people who try to catch
Don't
trends
worry, lad.
and everything like this.
We'll
shit,
make
right?
sure
Like, this
the
is thing
orphanage
this
is
the
looked
thing that
after.
Pisses me off.
So chin up,
When
eh?
when
Just don't
someone
let me catch you making deals with
assumes
nasty
shit
beasts
about
again.
somebody based off of
Yeah.
what they do when they make like a video or whatever the fuck, or like upload something to like YouTube or whatever, right? Because it's sort of like this. It's like
Right. I don't know what to say.
Oh no, he's crying.
you can tell when somebody's obviously chasing for a trend, and when a person has like such varied interests that they talk about, like a variety of shit, right?
Right.
And what bothers me on this minor level, I'm afraid that I'm gonna be seen as somebody who's like chasing trends, like oh, I make top 10 videos, oh, I make action, I make top 10, I make action
At
figure
least,
videos.
okay, as your fucking editor and shit like that.
Yeah.
Come on now, time to get up.
At least you have like some sort of interest
I
behind
said
the topic
wake
at
up!
hand and whatnot, and you at least have like fucking research and shit.
Morning,
Just not pulling up like
darling.
fucking summaries of a fucking Wikipedia page and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hate to drag you out of bed, but we need to head up to the arena.
Well, sometimes
that
Wikipedia
prize
does
they
help
never
in
got around to
research,
giving you?
but-
Well, they want to
yeah.
hand it over.
Besides
moving
my fucking
before they
point.
change their
I
mind.
know. You're trying to pep talk me. I know. I understand. It's like I said.
If you're looking for
the
me, I'll be
feeling's
in
never
the
gonna
cheap
go
seats.
away.
Don't forget to
It's
give
just
me a
gonna
wave.
it's just gonna be there, and I understand that it doesn't affect me as much as it did back when I was starting up and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I can't help being me. I can't help liking action figures. I can't help like fucking,
Yeah.
I can't help that because it's just me. What like, dude? I'm only a product of like what the fuck I grew up, what situations I grew up in, and everything like that, and what I did for entertainment. Like, it's all about like it's all about like whatever, like, you know what I mean? And like I
Well,
said,
then I would advise using that as like your I guess your justification. You like if you know in your heart of hearts that you're good, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not just whistling Dixie and being like, fuck, people like Among Us nowadays. Top 10 reasons why red is always sus. Like fucking
yeah.
like top 10 colors that imposters want to go for. Like fucking
It's not. I know it's not that bad. It's just that it's like I'm hard on myself. Look,
I get it. And most creatives are because
Yeah.
here's the creative's curse, right?
Yeah. Your inner critic never shuts the fuck up.
No. Here's the real. Would you like to know? And you know what? This explains the inner critic. You know why?
Why?
So, how do you normally get better at any kind of creative endeavor?
Just keep doing it.
Exactly. So, while you are making the art, because during making the art, you have made the art, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten better at the art.
Yeah.
Which means that you are automatically better than when you started, and you know this. Which means that you are never seeing you at your best, because the next time, yeah, you'll make something better, but because you made something better, you have the potential to do even more now. So, because you know what more you can do now, you see the other work as, this isn't my best. I can do better. Because yes, you can. Because you did the thing. You can do better.
You sound like a good old Shia LaBeouf. Yes, you can. You're like I said. You're right. You're right. I don't see myself at my best because I'm always trying my best.
Yeah, you're always trying your best, and as a creative, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. So it's literally impossible to see you at your best unless you are no longer trying to improve, which in that case, then you're fucked.
Like I said, it's just like, you're right. It's just whatchamacallit. What's the word I'm looking for?
Nerves. It's nerves. You're in your own head.
It's nerves. It's nerves combined with just like hearing other people talk like shit about other people that's not me, and then I'm afraid that that's gonna happen to me. And I don't even try to appeal, like I said, I don't try to appeal to the most people possible. I'm glad where I am, and I'm glad that, wherever I can get to.
Yeah.
It just doesn't help. It just doesn't help, like, that anxiety of, like, oh god.
Because you always know you can be doing more, because yes, you can. But
here's something I said. Like, here's something I promised myself, right? I don't want to talk about Christian anymore, right?
Right.
But every now and then, circumstance forces me to talk about it. Like with the drawing and the comics and everything like that. Here you're talking about like the panels and everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing. It's not just that. It's not just like Christian. It's just like, it's just a bunch of stuff. Because it's like, it's not like that's the old Marek or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not denying where I was.
Right.
Like, I'm not, I'm not afraid to admit, like, where I used to, like, hang out and shit. Because, like, where I used to go, and I went to, like, shitty places and crap like that, like, 4chan or whatever the fuck. And, like, it's like, you know what I mean? But it's just, like I said, it's just so strange to feel, you know what I mean? It's so strange to feel, and then with a lot of shit going on, it's a little scary to do stuff. Because I'm afraid of getting attacked for shit that I'm not, you know what I mean? And other things like that.
Yeah.
It's an anxiety, like I said, it's just anxiety.
It's an anxiety thing. Don't like, you're good. You don't have to justify it to us because we get it. By the way, who wants some insight on the kind of person I am?
Sure.
I have never gone on 4chan and I never will. You know why?
Why?
I promised my art instructor, who I knew in elementary school, that I wouldn't. Haven't spoken to him in years.
What? Why'd you promise what happened with him? That sounds like
he was like he was like a 20-year-old. He was like a 20-year-old that was like nerdy and like he's the person that he brought me down a dark road himself. He introduced me to League of Legends, but
a victim of the arts, another victim of the arts.
Still play League of Legends to this day. That reminds me of a story. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I'll admit I'm a loud person, right?
Yes.
I hate the fact that it's true, but I'm a loud person. I can't help it. right?
I still remember the time we went out for Marik's birthday and shit, and you had like that little toy accordion and whatnot.
Oh god, I still own that.
Let me be fair. Look, JT, that's good. You can project.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a dungeon master.
And
I
I'm
have
gonna
to.
be honest too. Look. Maybe that's also the speech therapy that you had to take too. It does.
Yeah.
It does help. Look, it does help with speech patterns if you talk loud and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
because it lets you like hear others and whatnot.
I also get really pissed at games where like I was like, yeah, when I do a cool thing or whatever.
Oh, whoa, mimic.
Ooh, I love mimics. I don't know why I love mimics, but anyway, so we had a barbecue, I think two maybe 3 weeks ago, right? And it was just like a bunch of the neighbors. And my dad, before I got down there, asked, "Hey, can you hear like my son whenever he's like yelling at things?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, but we don't really mind. You know, we were all kids then. We were all kids. If it was me at that age, it'd be metal music, right?" And I got down there, and they were talking to me about it, and I was like super embarrassed. But they're like, "We don't mind. We honestly, we actually kind of like when you do good, we're all like, oh, JT's having a good night." And they asked me, right? They were like, "So what? When you're really happy, what games you're playing?" I'm like, "Oh, it could be like Pokemon, could be like this game, or it could be Paladins, could be like a bunch of different things, right?" He's like, "So when you're really pissed at games, what is it normally?" And I go, "Oh, League of Legends." Just no hesitation. Oh, that one. And I'm like, not because I'm bad, but because, well, I would trust your 3-year-old daughter more than the people I play with. Hi, I'm a support main in everything I play, for the most part. Not the support main like I main medic, but the support main like I main spy in TF2. I will kill you, but I'll be helping my team while doing it.
Is that a threat? I will kill you.
I will kill you, but I'm doing it to help my team. That's my favorite kind of supports. The ones that are just like, I'm helping my team because death is the best CC. Like, but I can only kill. Yeah.
Sylvano.
Score one for the good guys.
As I was saying, I can only kill a man so hard when I have Jimmy No Thumbs over here being like, "Give me 4 minions," and I'm like, "Hey, I got a 2-man." Yeah, that's one of the things I refer to. That's one of the, like, whenever I see someone that's terrible at the game, it's just Jimmy No Thumbs.
Oh God, you are a toxic league player.
Toxic league player. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck away from me. I hate dog. Look, I have not played Yasuo, thereby I'm legally not toxic.
Like, look. I've seen almost every fucking gaming stereotype that there is. They're real. Let me explain something here, buddy.
Yeah.
Look. There was I forgot who. I don't remember I don't even remember their name. But there was a Smash Brothers player who went to our fucking school, JT. And one day.
Pedophile?
Wait, what? No!
I mean, I heard Smash Brothers players, and I assumed.
No, I was gonna talk about the smelly ones. He came on he came on the bus. I was going home. He smelled like fucking dried piss and shit.
No, they exist. No, those definitely exist.
Fucking.
I've seen them myself.
I think everybody knows the Smash Brothers like creepers because they're fucking like, you know.
They were live.
They're real.
What do we do now?
They are real, alright.
They're real. What was that? But the fucking Uncle Al. The prize is a little boy. Whoa, they're going crazy out there.
Oh, and do you not know the context of that? There was a week in the Smash community where like 3 to 4 big names, including Zero, who was referred to as like the best Smash player at the time, was a bit like they got outed as pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that bullshit and whatnot.
So like at this point now, like me and a couple buddies is like, yeah, I play Smash. I'm not a pedophile. Not a pedophile. But that's just
Yeah, right. No, like, look, I hate the fucking Smash community. You know what I mean? I hate them with a burning passion. Because Smash assholes made me hate Smash Brothers, right? I've only recently gone back to play like both Melee and Brawl because, you know, fuck Smash Bros assholes, right? You know what happened that day?
They live on Melee.
No, look, not the way I play Melee. Not the way I play.
You have items?
Yes. Got a problem?
Oh, your God. Either I don't want to talk to you anymore, or you're now my best friend.
Which one is it, JT? I'm prepared for either. Look. You want to know what happened to the toxic? You want to know what happened to the toxic Melee play? Did you watch my toxic? I explained it to you a long ass time ago, but it was in like the video I made about like how I got out of that shitty toxic friendship and crap like that. And how everybody here helped me get the fuck out of that crap because fuck them, they're assholes, and I never want to do. You know, I never want to like associate with those people again.
Right.
Yeah, you know what happened since then? Because I got a fill-in on that. Someone filled me in on details. They basically chewed themselves from the inside. They ate themselves.
They all just like they're all shitty to each other because they lost you.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, shitty people.
Yeah. They also let other shitty people in the servers and shit like that, and it's just like, wow, this fucking sucks. And I'm good, and I'm said, you know what? I got out. It's not my problem anymore. You know, I pull out the little like party popper or whatever. You know what I mean? Fuck 'em. I don't care. But
that's just like I remember I was sorry. This is similar to what you were talking about. Someone was like, what if you were just like, what if a bomb was going to blow up your state? And someone said, oh, I would drive to like the you're leaving X state thing, park outside, just go. Well, that was a blast, and just drive off.
You really hate New York.
I don't hate New York. But like that's what someone said. I think they were talking about. I think they lived in Texas.
Oh God.
So they were just like, oh, a bomb would blow up Texas, and just Texas. So they would like drive to like you're leaving Texas. They'd be like, well, that was fun, and let's drive off.
Someone asked me a similar type of question, but it involved Dr. Eggman like landing, like falling from the sky and landing on me. I thought he meant like a giant Eggman, right? So I was thinking like obliterate all of New York. So I said like, well, I'm punching out somebody, stealing their car, and driving. I would assume that would be about like 30-second head start before that shit starts falling. Out of my fucking way. Fucking gone. But no, he said like, what if Eggman land, and he
fell from the sky?
Yeah, he fell from the sky and landed on top of me. Now, once again, me assuming like, whatchamacallit, I was thinking he meant like slightly bigger than average, so I was thinking like, oh, maybe, okay, so that means like, all right, I'm gonna get crushed like a train. You know, like if you get run over by a train, like the pressure's keeping you alive, and unless they like pull it off of you, right? Right. I said in that instance, I would be like, all right, I'm gonna like make a goodbye like music video type deal. Set to it's been fun, but now I've got to go because I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. I gotta remove Eggman off of my like half crushed toothpaste body or whatever the fuck. And then like from there, I just send that out and then just be like, all right, you can kill me now. But like I said, it was a weird. No, but he just meant like
just the person I wanted to talk to.
What if Eggman just landed on me? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do then.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like a Eugene question and shit. And I don't want to throw him under the bus and whatnot.
I would fully like to throw him under the bus. Please tell me if it was a Eugene question.
It's not a Eugene question. It's a someone else question.
Okay.
This is in a
Was
public.
it anyone we know?
No, it's in a public server I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like there's someone that's like, you know, he talks about like Sonic and like other stuff a lot.
I heard about Slash of Eggman fell on you. I'm sure this man talks about Sonic and nothing else.
Sonic, Mario, Zelda. Once there was a bit of a rant about Palutena's wisdom on Piranha Plant stealing from the Mario wiki or whatever.
This man sounds like he does nothing but make shit posts on the r/death battle subreddit.
I highly doubt he does that, but
he sounds like the kind of man that would.
Look, I personally chatted with him and I sent him like, cause how do I put this? We were talking SA2 one night. You know what happened? I told him about like how my friend, you know, like I talked about like how Ramos was there watching me play through the game, and I kept getting all of like the right pathways on the final level, because he asked me how I did on like a certain stage. I said like, well, apparently to my friend who was watching and was there that night, I was doing surprisingly well, like completely at random. I sent him the video, and he's like, here, check it out. And he's like, oh, I can't open that right now. And I'm like, okay. Like my browser won't open YouTube or some shit. Like it was some excuse. I guess he didn't want to watch it or whatever the fuck. But
yeah. Fair enough.
It was some fucking excuse. I don't fucking care, to be honest with you. But like, it's just kind of like I said, very much random. Like I said, very random conversation. Yeah. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna like divulge a bit of. He's one-man armying a wiki right now. He's writing his own wiki.
Oh, cause is this like the guy who's like, oh,
okay,
it has
here
to
we
be
go.
Like this, and this. There can't be no speculation or anything like that, right?
Basically. Oh, wait, metal slimes.
Yeah.
Yo, kill that shit. They're rare as fuck.
I assume that they're weak to fire?
I don't think they're weak to anything, but it couldn't hurt to try. Like, they give a shit, yeah, that happens. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna, yeah. So they, have fun trying to hit them. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, fuck, there goes one. Fuck you, two. Get that metal slime.
We got him. They're very weak.
Oh, this is gonna...
They've got very little HP, though.
Yeah. Yo, in Dragon Quest Jokers, you can, do you guys know the Joker series?
Yeah, I saw the commercial for one, and I'm like, I thought it was Monster Hunter.
God dang it. Dragon Quest Jokers 2, I grinded to, like, actually get a metal slime, and it's so, and, like, they don't expect you to actually use one in battle. Because they have absurdly high defenses. So I was just like, when I took that thing, grinded it up, and it was able to just almost solo the boss of that, like, area.
So what you did is you actually used it.
Yeah, I actually used it. I said, I don't need the EXP. I'm gonna use it.
You know, it's kind of like Final Fantasy VII with all of, like, the stupid exploits that you don't have to do half of, like, the mini-games and shit that the game has.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go Chocobo racing? Oh, you already got the golden Chocobo.
God bless.
Fucking, I hate Final Fantasy VII with a passion, and people don't understand why. It's because...
I actually don't overheard this story.
Okay.
I was there for this whole sort of deal.
So let me start this off in the most fucking iconic way possible. So there I was but a simple fucking, you know, it's like a teenager.
Rice farmer.
It was a teenager playing this shit for the first time, right? I already knew about, like, Aerith and all this other shit, so it's not... No, I know. No, I didn't know about it. No, I'm mistaken. I didn't know about Aerith at the time. Basically, basically, all I knew was, like, you know, Final Fantasy VII is this game that everybody rants and raves about and everything like that, right? So here's the thing. You know, I play through the game up until where Aerith dies. And you want to know what happens? Now,
can I be a dick for a second? I'm sorry.
Go for it.
How are you pronouncing her name?
Aerith.
I think it's you're putting a lot of emphasis on the A. I think it's just Aerith.
It's Aerith. I don't fucking care. The game sucks. So I get up to the point where Aerith dies, and I was using her because
casual thing, because I just pronounce it as Eris and whatnot, like as in the you know, the states here and shit. But go on.
So I get to the point where Aerith fucking dies. Now I got a question. Did you think that Marek got sad? Or did you think that Marek got mad?
I'm feeling mad, yeah.
Yeah. The game decides, I'm going to kill your healer, and you don't get her back.
That's why you hate healer characters.
It's not just not just because I hate healer characters. Oh no.
No, this is why. This is what caused you the trauma.
This did not cause the trauma, because let me explain something. In Okage Shadow King, the main character is the healer. Because, you know, we're not gonna kill the main fucking character, and you're expected to be, you know, fighting like giant hordes of enemies with one dude at one point. And you know, in the beginning, you're gonna need that men spell to power your overdrive to help defeat enemies for minor grinding purposes and shit. Let me explain. I was used to that by then. But no, the game kills my healer. How does Marek feel? Marek angry. Marek very angry. And no, I don't care. Oh, Cloud cared about Aerith. Like, fuck Aerith. Fuck the game. Fuck you. I don't have control here. The game will just take away my fucking characters. Then I played Final Fantasy IX and I was happy again. Because Final Fantasy IX is like so under fucking rated. And no, I don't mind when like, oh, like the real villain was like Necron the whole time or whatever the fuck.
I'll go back and play that game. I'll play it, but beat it.
Well, we, you know what? In the future we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy IX. I ain't playing 7. I was contemplating it. And I'm just like, nah. By the way, I'm writing a hate script for Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Not a YouTube video, like a mockumentary.
Are you actually gonna like upload it on YouTube or like?
No, I'm probably gonna, if I finish it, I wanna see if I can actually produce it and make it like some sort of fucking DVD movie.
Huh.
Like, you wanna know how, like how into this I am? Every other line that Barrett says has the F word in it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm getting into it. Like, this is like full on sort of like whatchamacallit. Like, what else is going on? So basically what it is, it's about a player getting interviewed. It's about a player getting interviewed about his first time playing through Final Fantasy VII. And they're also interviewing the characters and shit like that too, right? And there's gonna be like, you know, there's like flashback sequences where they're fighting in battles and all sorts of other shit, and they're just sitting on a couch like talking. Like every character has their little fucking quirks about them. It's the most disrespectful thing I've ever probably written. Because I hate this game that much. And the title, Phoenix Downed. A mockumentary of Aerith's death in Final Fantasy VII. And the first lines of the script are, the interviewer asking Cloud, "So, why don't you use a Phoenix down?"
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
People have been making that joke for ages now, though, to be fair.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. And oh, and by the way, I left like little like actors notes. I left little teeny like actors notes in the script, like, and it's like Cloud. It puts like Cloud does like the who is the guy? Sean, what's his face from Hello Games? You know, the guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, he does a little like Sean Murray. He does a little like he looks away a little bit and he does a little smile. He does the Sean Murray smile. If you ever seen it, like he's looking away slightly, like he doesn't want to be seen, and he's like. And that's my whole sort of thing. But then, like I said, I played Final Fantasy IX, and I was happy again because, like I said, underrated game.
You know, what'd be a funny part of that?
What?
What if, like, you interview the main character from 9, and you're just like, so how do you feel being in a better Final Fantasy game than 9? And he's just like, you said what?
No, to be double fair, you know what I want to. I've explained this to like other people. I've explained this to like other people, and they're like, so you didn't suspect that Aerith was gonna die? I'm like, no, like no. And there's a hint. They give you like her ultimate weapon. It's like, I don't care if that's a hint or not a hint. You should not kill your healer in the middle of a fucking video game. And I told them I write this freaking hate script, and like they've been going on and on about like, you know, like when Final Fantasy VII came out, everybody wanted to make Cloud or some shit in D&D, and I'm just like,
Hold on, I'm trying to. That's not even interesting. That's just a fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe like Eldritch Knight fighter if you really wanted material.
I will say this though. I actually like Cloud as a character in the original game because he's living a fucking lie. He's mostly a corpse for half the game. Like he's just like, you know.
Do you besides 9, do you like any other Final Fantasies?
I want to play 10. I never played 10.
Alright.
There was a cool sort, like, I'm trying to remember. I like 6 was pretty good. Though I can't remember a fucking thing about it. I know that Kefka was in it, the clown man.
Oh God, 6 was like the best one.
4, I always forget 4. I always mistake 4 and like another one.
There's okay, so there's US 4, there's Japanese 4, and then there's like US technically 4.
The US 4 is 2.
Yeah, and Japanese 2 is 4. Or
no.
No, you're right. Otherwise, it's weird, because in Japanese 4 is 2 here.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just gave us 4 and whatever the fuck, like the originals of the other two, the 2 that we missed. They ported them back to the States eventually.
Because I keep forgetting the name. I keep forgetting the name of like the villain. You know, X-Death, because he was like the tree man or whatever.
Yeah.
Was he 4?
I don't think that sounds about right.
Okay. Because I remember X-Death, but I can't remember like what game he was in.
Yeah.
So I mistake 4 and 5 a lot, but I know I played 4. And I have a passing memory of playing 5. This is how fucked up my memory is, by the way. Very passing memory.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, yeah, I just hate 7. Like, it has its, I'm gonna say this, it has its high moments, but it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say too shitty, but it's like too it's just dumb. It's like, oh, like, you know, Genova. You don't want Genova as the final boss. You want Sephiroth as the final boss because Sephiroth is all important, right? Right? And I'm like, no, I don't care about Sephiroth. She's like a clone or something. Like, literally the Sephiroth you fight is not even like the real Sephiroth until like the end or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's like the worst. I think that's like the worst problem of 7. The story is just fucked. Because it's like, okay, so this game has the thing in it, but it also has like this, this, and this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like you see. Like, you see parts C through D, but you don't see part B after A. You know what I mean? Like, it's jumping around, and what doesn't help is, like, the fucking translation. And we've not gotten a fixed translation for the game since?
Have you played the 7 remake?
And I know... No, I haven't, but I know what happens. It's, like, completely different.
Okay, because I actually would be interested in seeing your opinion of that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm highly interested after knowing what happens in the end, because like they brought back Zack, the character that Cloud was trying to copy. You know, like, cause he didn't like remember everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an interesting sort of like, oh shit moment. How the hell do we get up to the top? I went to the elevator, but they won't let me in. Well, that's blocked. Ugh, but yeah, like, Final Fantasy is like a shit show, I guess, now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, not a shit show, but like, you know, like Final Fantasy 7 was a shit show.
I heard the MMO is either you love it or you hate it.
I can't fucking I cannot play. People have tried to get me, and I'm just like, I can't play that shit. I'm not. I tried.
Is it that you don't like MMOs?
I need, alright, when it comes to MMOs, I need a game that's free to play, and it's something that I'm, you know, into. If World of Warcraft went free to play, I'd play it. But, Final Fantasy, I can't be bothered. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Like, let me say this. Let me say this, right? Like, let me point this out why I can't be bothered playing Final Fantasy, like, in an MMO format. It's literally just because, like, legacy enemies and everything. You know what happens when a game series is just big and everything like that? It has to bring the enemies back from the previous, like, you know, installments with, like, really no rhyme or reason half the time.
Right.
Like, that's the problem I have with, oh, there we go, we got to talk to this guy. This problem I have with, like, shit, like, Final Fantasy.
Well, it's different from, you know, Dragon Quest when it comes to, like, its enemies and shit.
Also, wait, did the stream, wait, did the stream die again?
It's time to bring this year's masked martial arts tournament to a close. It's prime.
I mean, fair, but I don't want you to, like, say your cool
I
thing.
give you
and have
our
like,
champ.
like, if the stream comes back up, it just die, you know what I mean?
Like I said, I don't know, it might be just because
And
it's been,
now,
like, a
to
shitty
present the
day
prize.
with all the rain and crap.
Yes.
Hold up.
Oh,
Hold
God.
up.
That means one thing. Oh, wait, is stream? Back up, because I just realized. Hey, like,
Seems kind of a
still have to do
shame
my corner.
to
I
have the
big
good
thing.
folks of
I
Octagonia
finished
come
the
out
game.
and support us. Why don't we
That's
make
fair,
this
okay.
interesting?
I'm sorry, but
I challenge you to a fight for the prize, partner.
I don't want you to
Winner
do it
takes
now.
all.
Hyperventilating and all that shit.
Hyperventilating.
What do you take me for?
Ladies and gentlemen,
playing it up, don't
the
worry.
gauntlet has been thrown down. Now
okay?
that's the stuff champions are made of.
No backing out now, unless you want to ride on your hands.
If you want to, like, I'm not going. I can't stop you. Oh, 2042.
I don't do that
Wait,
stuff.
what
no
happened?
more.
I
fight
can barely
clean
hear you.
and
It's like
not.
over the crowd cheering.
Now let's do this.
Nothing, never mind.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, bro. Oh, shit, we gotta fight. Well then. Should I set up the music before we get into battle here? Or should we wait till after the battle?
After the battle.
Alright, no problem. Missed. But yeah, no, like I don't hate, you know, like it mainly has to do with stuff like legacy enemies and whatnot, you know what I mean? Oh, that was a victory.
Yep.
Oh.
Actually, I'll get the thing set up.
It's all over! The champ is down! We have
Can I
a
go into
winner!
can I like give my say what happened
look
this time and
kinda
then give my
weak out
closing
there.
statements and like a mini review of the whole game?
He sure did.
Sure.
What's gotten into him?
Okay. Because this is the final time I'll be talking about
I
this
needed
game.
people to see that.
Welcome everyone.
To see that I ain't
to
nothing
a
without
very
that
special,
juice.
Edition
I
of
never had what it takes to be the champ. You deserve that prize, man.
My
Jason
coffee
Yates.
corner.
Thanks.
Corner.
You taught me what it
Hit it,
means to be
baby.
a fighter again. I won't forget this time.
There we go.
God damn it. Anyway,
We love you,
so this is
Vince.
the final week that I will be talking. Hopefully, the final week I'll be talking about Monster Island Girl Prologue. This is also the first time
You're a
I have
true
purposely said it
champ,
correct
man.
on stream. Because. So, if you guys remember last week, I had to play. I said that I had to play through the entire game again.
Yeah.
And when you're not going for the sex scenes, it's actually surprisingly quick. I skipped all the dialogue,
Gives
not
me
all of it,
great
most of it.
pleasure to announce that the winner of the rainbow is.
I was
This
able
is
to
bad.
breeze through
This
and
is
get up to that
real
point
bad.
within an hour. Fun fact, the crabs are optional.
It's the rainbow.
Really?
It's gone.
Yeah, I hate myself. The crabs are optional.
And all there was instead
You
was.
need them for a sex
this.
scene, but like,
If you're not going for that.
yeah.
And this letter too. Looks like it's for you.
So, I wasn't.
Come and meet me
You know
in
what?
Dundresil.
Hey,
I've
I
something
guess
to
you could
show
argue
you.
that the last
Don't
scene that I
worry
got
about
from
the
playing the
rainbow.
game,
It's safe
or
with
replaying
me.
it, was worth it because it was the one voice-acted sex scene.
Oh.
A shocking twist to end our tale, ladies
I
and
guess
gentlemen.
that's cool.
The grand prize snatched from under our champion's
But
nose
really, though,
by
like,
none
why?
other
And
than
so-
Old Man Rat.
My closing thoughts on the game, having spent
Will our hero
almost
journey
6.9
to Dundresil
hours
to
on it. I
claim
couldn't
what's
squeeze out that
rightfully
last
his?
0.4.
How will
I'm
it all
sorry.
end? I, for one, can't wait to find out.
So, the game visually, it's not
So
the
it's
worst
back to
thing
where
I've
it
ever
all
seen, but
began.
it has way too much fucking bloom. The writing, it's not unless it's really bad, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's pretty dog shit, but like not to an offensive degree half the time. It tries to be something it's not, but it never, unless we're talking about, the actual hentai side of things, it never goes to an extreme that's like offensive. It's bizarre. The story is bizarre. It's trying to set up this big world that's like multifaceted, and it really doesn't know how to stay in its lane. But did I say, like, there are some characters that were like, you know what, you're nice. I don't hate the characters. A lot of them are archetypical, but they tried to at least like make them charming, and you can see the attempt, and you can appreciate the attempt, but like, honestly, the worst part about this game was the actual like porn. Like that's, if this was just like, honestly like a walking simulator game, where like I think I would have more fun if this game was just a walking simulator.
But it just had to be like a.
It had to be a hentai. Like it had to be. Like nothing. Not the actual hentai part of it added nothing. But I'm sure that's why they. It's like this was made by 2 teams, right? Let's name one
story.
And let's name the 2 teams. So there's 2 teams, right?
Yeah.
Rocks on and rocks off, because one team wanted to get their rocks off.
Good one.
Thank you. So team rocks on.
Wax on.
And rocks off. So Team Rocks On had a good idea for almost like a cautionary tale to some extent of why paranoia could cause war and genocide, and how almost a Steven Universe-esque style message of like talk things out. Not everything has to be an arms race or a paranoia fueled thing. And the other one was just like, yo, slime titties. I want the slime titties. The slime wants to know what cum tastes like, so she go and suck dick.
The cum zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome
right?
to the beef zone.
Welcome to the fucking cock zone. Oh no, we don't have chickens here, sadly. The models without clothes are honestly the worst parts. The models with the clothes are passable. It's. Would I play the finished product of this game? Yes. Would it be for the meme and because I've spent 6 hours on the original product? Also yes. Do I recommend this game? In its current state, no. However, can I, being completely honest, is it the worst thing I've seen in any aspect? No. I've seen worse writing, I've seen worse visuals. Honestly, the gameplay, like, when it was actually a game, at times it was alright. It was never the worst in anything, but it was never anything to write home about. Honestly, the worst thing is the porn. The porn was just like, it dragged on for too long, and it was honestly just bleh. If you like getting your rocks off to being like, there's people who like being a sub, and then there's people who like being a fucking sub. Then you might get off to this.
Because like someone was like stepping on you or whatever the fuck or some shit.
Yeah, there's someone that was like, I get it. Some people like having their dick stepped on. This person, there's one scene where a chick was like full force stomping it, and I was literally just like watching in pain.
Yeah, no, I've been the same way too. You know what I'm saying?
There's a fuck for everyone in that game, I guess, huh?
There really isn't, because most of it's just being like, most of it's just the girls being like, I'm gonna rape you because you have no power here.
Oh god.
Oh god. Fucking.
And then there's one scene where it's like you rape the elf chick, and we don't even want to talk about that one again.
Oh
yeah. No.
I'm avoiding it. Don't worry. And then there are like, I'm actually thinking. Hold on. Okay, Sune, the second scene with the shark chick. Woman, arguably. Yeah, there are like 3 scenes in the game where it's like, we both want this equally. Oh, and the spider, excuse me. There are 4 scenes.
This game is done and over with.
I'm free, unless they make like a chapter 1, which I'm tasking both the viewers and all of Marik's viewers, and you fuck yourselves, right? If anyone hears news of like an update to this game or like a next chapter to this game,
all of this because I accused you of playing it.
Wonderful.
Yes, I did the fucking speed run.
At least
I can fucking speed run this shit now.
At least you're gonna get to play a good game next.
That is true. Should I do the good game or the one that almost made me want to rip my hair out last time?
What was the one that almost made you want to rip your hair out?
The one with like multiple endings. It's another porn game.
I have to just go for the one that you know you're gonna have a good time with.
Yeah,
But like,
do it in waves. Cleanse your mind before you go into like, you know.
Yeah.
Before you willingly walk back into shit.
You're not wrong. That's fair.
As we say in the business, we take those.
We do take those. Should I? Oh, you didn't want me to say the name on stream last time, though. I'll DM it to you real quick. Because this game, I saw it, looked terrible. And that's exactly
I know what you're
I
talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sent it to me. Look above the barred spells thing.
Oh, you did? I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
So that's the kind of game I'm looking for on this. But like, how evil do I want to? The coffee corner is designed for bad games. The game you sent me, Nick, is a good one.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm having with like just saying yes, I want to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how long? Better question. How long is the bad game that you sent?
Let me hold on. On my fingers. Let me count the characters. There's and then there's like there's about 7 characters with multiple different endings. And some endings are just cosmetic variants.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Would it be about the same amount of? Because I spent about 6 hours on Monster Girl Prologue.
Now the question is, like, if you skip like the fast forward through all the dialogue and everything like that, right? You're like you're gonna be there for a while because you have like there's like air quotes decisions.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
You know, there's decisions that you have to like, you know, make and those decisions affect like certain endings and all sorts of other shit. You know, that's why I'd recommend playing a good game before going into it, because you are gonna want to like, if you go in after like Monster Island girl buddies raw, you're gonna like want to rip your fucking. You're probably gonna like, you know that accordion you have.
It's going to be in my spine.
Yes.
Also, hold on, my headset is tangled. I'll be back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like I said, I know that the coffee corner is designed for bad games, but like, I think you need a palate cleanser before you go into like, you know, that game that we're talking about.
I honestly see the coffee corner as just you having your little personal moments and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about those little intimate moments and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not the intimate moments in like the I'll drink a while on sort of way. I'm talking just like, you know, the nice little, you know, the different sides of JT, the royal jester himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's up to, like I said, it's mainly up to him to decide. I can only advise. It's his segment.
Exactly.
Like I only.
What did I miss?
We were talking like about like the coffee corner just being like your space to show your shades. You know what I mean?
This is less my shades and more like I started doing this effectively on a drunken dare, and now I have my sheer determination. I'm keeping a promise I made when I was 12. This is an easier thing to do.
Like I'm gonna say this right now, JT. You gotta make the choice on your own. But let me just say one thing. In my personal point of view, I think you should have a palate cleanser before you go into freaking... Before you want to cleanse your palate in a different way. The other game. Trust me.
You know what? Let's have,
I did, like...
I know how we can decide this.
Let me just explain something, too, before... you wanna know how I went through that shitty game?
How?
My cousin and I read it with funny voices, and, you know, I put music in it, and everything like that. It's all about, like, you know what I mean? I had to change the experience, and I had to take periodic breaks, because it's just like... That many characters, plus a shit ton of endings, yeah.
So, hold on. I have a middle ground that we can do.
Sure.
Right?
Let's hear it.
So, I'm going to find another, hopefully a shorter game. A bad game, but hopefully a shorter one.
Yeah.
Right? If I am, like, ruined after that, or, like, it's longer than I expected and I'm just ruined, then I'll go to the good game. But if I'm like, oh, I'm doing fine. Fuck that. Fuck it. We can keep going. Then I'm gonna go to the really bad one, and then circle back for the good one.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That sounds fair.
Sounds good to me, baby.
All right. Let me start finding bad games.
You gotta find those bad
I'm
games.
good.
Also, does anyone know when the next
Score
Steam
one for the
sale
good
is?
guys.
We're in summer now, so it should be soon.
Now,
Oh, fuck!
What? You found it?
No, I need to start saving money.
Ready for anything.
Now I'm gonna say that. Now I'm gonna say this. No, now that the coffee corner segment is it over, or you still got anything else to share about your experience?
I'm just gonna say this. Would I recommend it? No. Is it the worst thing I've ever played? Also no.
All right. Here's Marek1shtar. So this is just call this tiny teeny segment Marek1shtar's Deadly Premonitions. So we could just play this. We could just play Life is Beautiful over this if we want to. Because I had a dream that made me go, yeah, this is not fabricated by my brain at all. All right, let me spin ye the yarn of the shit that haunted my dreams. Not really haunted my dreams, but like the dream I drum the other night.
The dream that you have dreamt.
Yeah. So, this morning, I was having a bit of a dream where I had a girlfriend, right? Now, here's the thing. This girlfriend of mine was definitely not conjured by anything.
This wasn't like secretly your dream girl. It's just like...
It's like, let me explain this. This is a person I've never seen before. It's definitely not related to, definitely not related to any piece of media that I've, like, read, played, or watched, or anything like that. Now, this is just, this was just a girl that my mind conjured up in this dream. And let me explain something. I have premonition dreams, so I've seen future shit happen in dreams, and some of it has happened recently. Now, let me explain something. This girl is, she's like, she's nice, everything like that, whatever. But you want to know what happened? You don't want to know what turned out to happen?
What happened?
She had a vor fetish.
Looked up my fucking Snapchat stream and shit on YouTube and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, true. That happened because, No, you want to know this rabbit hole I went down for a little bit here? Do you mind if I explain what's happened here? So, Zig's Snatcher stream got recommended to people through the search of Vor game.
Which is weird, because I wouldn't ever consider Snatcher to be like a 4 game or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
here we are in the good year of 2021.
So, anyway, so I said, you know what? I want to see if I could find Zig's stream by searching up Vor game on YouTube. And I scrolled down, and I have been scarred. I have
By just looking up Vor game?
I have seen things that shouldn't have been seen.
Let's go.
I've seen things that should have been seen. I've looked at thumbnails that shouldn't have been looked at. I am scarred. But yeah, that part might have been like, you know, conjured from that. But the girl was definitely not from anything. I'm thinking, once again, it was like a premonition. So I'm afraid of the future right now. Because I've been getting a lot of premonitions lately that have been coming true.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I have 100% found the game I'm going to play for the coffee corner.
No, jeez.
Oh, good.
Holy shit, I have to install this right now. This looks... This game's... Wait, this is 4 gigabytes? That's a lot bigger than expected. Oh, Lord.
Hey, it's free and it works. And, you know, if it's free and it works, there you go. But, but yeah. What do you guys think of my premonition dream?
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hold on. It's not the... Just because you're just, like, hypothetical, let's say this comes true, you find a girl, you start dating her, and she has a Vor fetish, right? That's the real, like, thing here, right? If I'm not missing anything?
I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to judge on that sort of front. But, like... I'm not one to judge on that sort of front. But, if it causes a problem... It's like, you know, like I said, everything about her was nice. You know, like, you know, she was just a nice person. Not doing anything bad, wrong, anything, you know. She just happened to have a Vor fetish. And it was just introduced in the weirdest way possible.
Right. So, then I guess it would depend on whether, like, are you comfortable with just the fact that she has said fetish? And if she tried, and would you become, like, would she try to push it on you? And if so, how comfortable are you with that being pushed on you?
I'm gonna say this, in the dream, she didn't seem to be pushing it on. She didn't seem to be pushing it onto me, but it was just like, it was just a fact of life, basically, you know what I mean?
Okay, so if you had a girlfriend, and things are going well, and she told you for whatever reason she had a Vor fetish, would you just be like, oh, okay?
Once again, I went in the right direction completely at random.
You take those. But is that like...
This is Dundrasil.
Yeah, sorry.
I'd heard the rumors about what happened here, but still.
Like, what would you do?
I never expected this.
Like, what if she drew art of, like... If she drew...
Not drew art, but, like, let's say she was just, like...
not so very long ago,
you know,
this
let's say
was
you've been
one of the
dating for,
world's
like, 2
great
months, right?
cities.
Yeah.
And that it was reduced to a
like,
rubble
going
in a
steady,
single night.
you know, Facebook official, all that kind of shit, right?
King and queen murdered by monsters. The princess of Heliodor,
and she was just
too.
like,
The poor
hey,
thing was only visiting.
I wanted to tell you in case you, like, for whatever reason found out
They were
another
your
way.
parents, after all.
This is something I'm really into. You don't have to, like, do anything, but I just wanted to let you know in case you, like, shared that
So where's
fetish
the old
or,
guy
like,
from the tournament, anyway?
were uncomfortable
Why'd
with
he
it
drag
and,
us all
and
the way out
wanted to,
here?
like, do something about it. I just needed to let you know this is, like, this is my king.
Those torches
I would
are
literally
lit.
just say,
He must
there
be
was
in
this
there
one
somewhere
time
waiting
where...
for us.
my friend streamed a game, and for some reason it got recommended via Vor game on YouTube, and I went and I typed in Vor game on YouTube to see if I could find it, and was scarred. But I'm not gonna hold that against you.
Again, yeah.
That's not you that.
Same thing with me. It's like, you know, I'm not really into that stuff. But if it makes you happy, then you know, go right ahead.
Whatever gets your fucking rocks off.
I am going to do a bad decision.
Oh God, what is JT gonna do?
Vor game enter.
Oh no.
You're on YouTube, right? Okay, good luck, man.
Good luck trying to find it.
What am I like? I'm just gonna look to see what I find.
Yeah. If you find a stream that says Sega Saturday, good luck. You know?
Why is there so much Undertale?
That is a good question. Why is there so much Undertale?
Fuck it, because it's got furry characters.
Oh, fuck! I hate you're right. Okay, that's a dragon. Oh, this is.
It's not like I said. Look, is this an attack on Undertale? No, it's just because it has furry characters in it. So I have an attack on the furry fandom. It's just things are synonymous with other things. Yeah. It's here, there, whatever the fuck. But like,
I do not like how I found a Starbound video.
There's surprisingly a lot of fucking. Surprisingly, there's like Skyrim and Fallout Vor mods and shit, and I'm just like, oh hey, slime. Like I said, all I have to say is, like I said, I would like, that was just like like I said, it was just a dream I had. And now JT is trying to find 6 stream through 4 game on YouTube.
That's a couple things with Minecraft.
It's like finding the hay in the needle stack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like finding the hay in the fuck corridor.
You're getting like needles in your eyes and your fucking like face. You're just getting like fucked up. I do have the dragon slash or whatever. Why are all the metal slimes showing up now?
Oh god. Okay.
I'll proc the dragon because I have the attack.
This is not getting easier.
It's not. It's not gonna get easier.
Again, JT, you can just stop anytime you want.
Don't.
Mama ain't raised no bitch.
What happened? What did you just say?
Mama ain't raised no bitch. You know what I'm terrified of, which is going to halt me even further?
What?
I'm terrified of passing it, like, I just glaze over it. Oh, that's a Pokemon. Oh, that's...
Just see, like, you know, a picture of, like, Gillian with his wife and whatnot. And that's the, thumbnail.
We have to do something.
Because honestly, it's just like whatever at this point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
If you just see the titles Sega Saturday and whatnot, that's pretty much it.
Miss!
So that's the name of the,
I found this trailer while looking for it, obviously because they were trying to get me away from what I'm doing here. Did you guys see what Scooby-Doo's doing?
What is Scooby-Doo doing?
They're having a new movie with a crossover.
Oh yeah, right! Courage the Cowardly Dog!
Yeah.
Cool.
So, do you guys have any like opinions or takes on it?
It's pretty cool. It makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
They both have to deal with the paranormal and everything like that. So you know. It's a perfect fit.
And they sort of did that too. You know why?
Huh?
Yeah.
They had a whatchamacallit.
This will help.
I did not mean to do that. I meant to try to revive what's her face. But no, but they had a crossover with you know, Scooby-Doo before. It was in the whatchamacallit, the Alien Invaders or whatever the fuck the movie was called.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Fabulous!
Someone made a game theory parody about Vor.
Yeah!
This is
They did what?
Someone made a video named Dragon War Game Theory, and they're
Finally, I did it.
I'm sorry, I haven't been looking. I've been on a spirit quest.
I killed a dragon. I better go back to a freaking like fire pit and heal. Fuck this shit. I'm out right now. Holy crap, that was scary. Though it did like 60 damage to a fucking dragon. That was pretty cool. With the dragon slash.
So you know how people like are always like, oh fuck, I think I found my fetish. What's the opposite of that?
Oh god, what the hell is this shit?
Oh, I'm finding games in Russian now.
Yeah, you'll find that in there.
Oh.
Don't mind Marek. Marek's just having a Nom flashback right now.
I feel like I'm whatchamacallit. I feel like I'm going through that weird tunnel in the Willy Wonka movie.
Which one?
Where like they're going really fast and they're screaming and shit. I think it's in the first.
Is a hurricane.
Jesus.
Or the fires of hell.
Yeah, man.
Are the fires of hell growing? Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? We have no idea where we're going. We have no signs of it slowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing?
Alright, I'm tapping out.
And JT.
Don't get me wrong.
And JT.
I'm a strong man. It's not even that. I basically went 5 pages deep. Like, it's not that I don't think I can't do it, it's that I just don't think it's there anymore.
Understandable.
Wielding knives?
What's up, dude? Is that the bot?
Yep.
Yeah, the bot left.
Okay. So, is that what you've been looking for? The dual wielding?
No, I just didn't expect that.
Oh, surprised you don't want it.
Do I? Is the problem?
Realistically, yes.
Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing?
Good snap. Oh, the other one. There's one spell that was like right there, like this one I saw.
Sword stance. Could take poof. Holy protection. Ooh. I think I'm gonna save up my points a little bit more. Let's see what Sylvando can take.
Well, and you want holy protection?
What?
Or you were going for holy protection?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I was just kind of like, checking around.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like,
Fair enough. I still think you should probably get the dual wielding thing on Eric.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna go for, because I have him with the knives.
Yeah.
Fire and earth resistance. I need to get those. Let me get the MP up.
Yeah.
Serena. Sylvando. Let's see what we got here. Dragon Slash. That would be helpful.
Especially right now.
Yeah. Oh. Could wait to increase his agility or learn tap dance.
What's the tap dance?
Increases like his ability to evade attacks.
That is very handy, especially for Sylvando.
Like I said, but this could be helpful, like, right now is the problem.
You still have Marek in the party, though, so you have Dragon Slash.
Yeah. And it could be a backup. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Tap Dance.
Alright.
Well, Sylvando's, like, the only character that got, like, any sort of, like, progression. Yeah.
Why don't you give Eric the knives?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I thought you didn't give it to him.
I don't have enough points for dual wield.
Oh, you don't. You don't have enough.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm leveling up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look.
Hold on, we're behind.
16.
Oh, fair enough.
It's all about the points, mate.
All in due time.
Exactly. Oh my fuck.
Oh, good cat.
Fucking god. All the insanity. All the fucking insanity that happened, like, today with these fucking stories. By the way,
oh yeah.
What's the game you have and you're gonna be playing now?
I will reveal it when we're off stream.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
Oh god. I'm looking at the game in my Steam library now, and I'm realizing the dread of what I have done.
Is it like a short game, or is it like a fucking...
I'm not gonna lie, I do not know for sure.
Like I said,
if it's not a short game, then Shadow King's next.
If it's a fucking like, it's like, imagine it's like the Lord of the fucking Rings, but porn.
Oh, so backdoor sluts 9.
God damn it.
But like, you know. Okay, the dragon's solo now. Cool. Yeah, go for the healer, why don't you?
I think most things do. Hypno whip. Oh, Serena's dying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Go for the healer, why don't you? This dragon looks cracked up, though.
He's fucking ready.
Let's see here.
Ha! Ha!
Do you think that's gonna bother him? That's
Oh,
slightly more worrying.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Let's see what this does now. 91! Ooh! Damn!
Yeah, buffing stats is helpful. That's why people like Serena and Servando.
Fucking H, man. That's... Sylvando does his little fucking tap dance, and Serena keeps everybody alive. So I fucking like it. God, I'm just getting flashbacks from like the Oh yeah, by the way, am I an asshole? Like, I went on an art piece that reminded me of
Feeling sleepy.
that reminded me of like of somebody. You want to know what happened? this person gave themselves a pep talk in the mirror, and you know what happened? They got the cops called on them.
Why?
Because they thought that they were speaking menacing about someone else.
What?
Yeah, they were giving themselves like a menacing pep talk in the mirror, and somebody thought that they were talking about them, so they got scared.
Stay strong, my loves!
And I went on and I talked about that on like something, because it had to do with like giving yourself a pep talk and like in like a mirror or something, but at the same time it didn't. So I brought that story up. Am I a douchebag for doing that? Because it reminded me of that.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It just made me laugh thinking about that. Dragon Slash, you son of a bitch. He's still not dead?
Like this?
Oh, god damn it, Veronica. Come on, Veronica, get back up. Get up. Oh, there we go. Cool. Rise from your grave.
Oh, fuck, my sister's dead. Get up, come on.
Tantrums.
Here, honey.
Yeah, I don't think the elemental part matters there. It's just a fucking powerful hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
One day we're definitely gonna be doing Okage for this. I also downloaded the ROM.
Fair. You two still have to come over and see the game for yourself.
Well, now that we're like fully vaxxed, we can totally ooze that. Please don't hurt me. I'm not a bad slime. If you promise not to hurt me, I'll tell you something surprising. This well goes away to the castle. You can ooze it to get where those barrier things are.
You don't understand?
What you're not getting?
Mike, what don't you understand? Also, good to see you, Mike.
Yeah.
Welcome. 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 Breath of the Wild timeline placement.
Oh, did they confirm where it is in the timeline and shit?
Isn't it after Skyward Sword?
It's well, everything's after Skyward Sword.
I meant like right after.
Oh, okay.
No, it's after Ocarina of Time. It's like 100 years in the future after Ocarina or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was
It's after
after
Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
After Twilight Princess 2. Yeah, right, because there's a mirror of Twilight.
So you made it at last.
But no, but then how is it after Twilight Princess? The mirror, if the mirror is like...
Is it just you?
Only shards.
Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
Uh-oh.
It's not like we had much choice. Now, where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you?
It's in all 3 timelines? Yeah.
I suppose that's
like
because your
everything.
pal here's the luminary.
Wait. How could you...
I'm of the opinion that just because something
years back,
has
laddie.
references to other timelines,
When I saw that
doesn't mean
mark
that
in
it's
your
not part
hand
of,
at the tournament,
It could just be it could just be a reference.
Let me tell
Things that exist in one timeline could exist in another. You know what I
Come
mean?
along. There's something I want to
Sub
show
Rosa
you,
from,
if you'll indulge an old man for a wee while.
Seasons.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all about, like, you know, whatchamacallit. It's not really about, like, where it's placed. It's more about, like, you know, it's there. If it's mentioned, it's still there, you know?
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look, are you going to tell us who you
Like
are
I've said
or
that,
what?
like, you can somewhat
I'd already
find
given up
fissures
most
in
of my
fucking,
duties by then.
whatchamacallit.
I spent most of my days in the city
The whole timeline's
enjoying
always
my
been weird to me.
retirement. Oh, we had us some fun.
It split.
And then the monsters came, and I lost everything.
There's like
Your age, laddie,
adult
this
Link
was one of the
timeline,
finest
kid Link
cities you could
timeline,
ever hope to
and
see.
Link fucks up timeline. That about right?
Look at it now.
Yeah, and it all breaks in Ocarina of Time.
One night.
Yeah.
That's all it took them to tear it all apart. Ugh. Just listen to me blethering on. I was going to
You know what'd be
show you
interesting?
something, wasn't I? Come on.
What if they were very consistent with the 3 timelines? Like, okay, this is the next game in the Hero of Downfall timeline. Okay, this is the next game in the Hero of Wins timeline. And they went, like, chronologically now.
Well, they kind of are. They kind of were
Is this-
for Breath.
Somebody's grave.
What was the game before Breath of the Wild?
A Link Between Worlds.
Aye.
Right.
This is where the king and queen of Dundrasil are buried.
You mean?
And that also was Downfall timeline.
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of my daughter and
Well,
son-in-law.
thank you, www.zelda.com. Let's see.
Wait,
Oh, this is by Nintendo.
but that
Never
would
mind, I
mean
trust none of this.
you're his grandfather.
Alright, where...
These two
Zelda
fine
timeline.
young souls died, and I survived. I came
He's
to
a
believe there
real
must have been a
grandpa.
reason for that. That someone had a purpose in
Wait,
mind
fuck.
for me.
Rab is our
I set
Rab
out
is our
to
real
learn
grandpa?
why Dundrasil
Yeah.
was destroyed.
Fuck.
I've been on the road ever since.
Grandpa.
This feels kind
I've
of
uncovered
bittersweet.
some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see.
Oh, everyone's praying.
He changed.
That
He
bastard.
once believed in the power of the luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil, that you were the Darkspawn. He's not a man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend?
I honestly
There's
don't think
something
it's in all
behind
3
it all.
timelines. Like I said,
The fall of
just because one
Dundrasil,
thing
the
exists
change in my
one
old comrade.
timeline,
I
it can
promise
exist
you,
in another.
I will
You know what I
find
mean?
out the truth.
In some shape or form.
Like we've had evidence of this in the past because like Lord Jabu Jabu appears in Ocarina of Time, and he also appears in fucking the Downfall timeline, right?
I found your boy.
Majora's Mask appears in the
wasn't
Child
lost to us
timeline,
after all.
but it also appears in the Downfall timeline as well.
No, I have the real proof of this. You know, one thing that like proves that something could be in all 3 timelines.
Against all the odds,
What?
and
There's one character that is
No idea
never
how many
not
times
been
I've
seen in
dreamed
a
of this
Zelda
day.
game across all the
I never
time.
thought it would actually come.
And that's Link. All right, gamers.
Will you humor an
Here's
old man a
proves that
while
Zelda
longer?
has one timeline.
There's an
Exhibit
old
A.
royal
Link is in
ritual,
every
you
game.
see.
Assuming this is the
to
same
send the
Link.
souls
Fucking
of the
kidding me.
departed
It's
to a
error.
better place.
Errors in every timeline.
I'd like you to help me perform it.
Wait, hold on. Did my shitty gag actually have a point?
I am error.
There's an altar up in the hill behind the castle.
Brobo? Brobo, what
I'll be
happened?
waiting for you there.
He's referenced a bunch. I think. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, I think that we could still have like the timeline that there is, but like, as I said, just because something appears in one timeline doesn't mean it can't appear. It can't appear in another.
What's up thing is that Zelda 2 was meant to be a conclusive ending, wasn't it?
Was it?
Probably.
But there were two Zeldas because there was the like ancient. There was like the old Princess Zelda who was in the sleep spell.
Yeah.
And like, because Ganon's resurrection was prevented. Well, that doesn't mean that Ganon can still come back. Like, just like grow up a bit. He just grew up a bit. Like but the thing is, they need Link's blood to revive Ganon in that game.
Yeah.
But so, like, as long as Link's alive, like, they can still draw blood from him. Because the third game is literally, like, you know, the third game at the time was literally just, you know, what the fuck is the name of that game? A Link to the Past, which is just you know, the title is both a reference to, like, Ocarina of Time's, like, story and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the way it ends is like, here's the end of Ganon and Hyrule's back in prosperity. But like I said, if Link is still alive, they can draw his blood and Ganon can come back.
Is it consistent with how you resurrect Ganon?
No.
What if, I think it'd be interesting if it was a consistent way to resurrect Ganon. And so, like, there's a bunch of, like, maybe different cults that are trying to resurrect him, and they're all trying to do the same thing.
You know, it's the problem with placing Breath of the Wild in all three timelines. But like I said, it doesn't. It can exist in one timeline and have stuff from other timelines in it. Like, I keep saying this. What was the other?
Oh, way to help you describe it.
Because literally, A Link to the Past only happens if Link dies, right? In Ocarina, and then every other game, and I believe it ends with Zelda 2.
A way to help you describe this, Nick.
What?
Everything's
I think I know a
ready.
way to help you, like, make your point here.
Alright.
So you know how
Thank you, Princess.
What timeline is
It
Majora's
looks
Mask?
just perfect.
Child timeline.
Child timeline? Okay, that's like right after Ocarina.
Wait.
Yes.
You don't mean...
Okay, so in
If the rest of you wouldn't
Terminus,
mind
the
standing
town
back here
that
with me,
exists with Skull Kid and
only
all
members
that,
of the Dracilian
well,
royal
it's safe
family
to
may
assume that would
perform the
exist in
ritual.
the other timelines.
It's a parallel dimension, basically, yeah.
Okay. So since that would exist in other timelines, that proves that at least
How
other
come he called
things
you
would exist in other
princess?
timelines.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, like,
Quiet
what I've
now.
gathered from it and shit.
The ritual
Also,
is
I'm
about to
sorry
begin.
about that and whatnot.
It's all good.
Hello?
Yo.
Alright,
You just
hey.
follow my lead. All right, laddie.
So,
Okay, Grandpa.
like, even though, like, if something happened in, like, one timeline, it doesn't mean that, you know, it can't exist in another timeline in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But it isn't, like, but it hasn't, like, but it didn't transpire in the same way that it did in
The
that
souls
timeline
of those who
and everything.
depart this life must all
And that's what I'm
return to
getting at, right?
Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
One life for each leaf of the great world tree.
Mike, what we're saying
Those
is
taken by
it
monsters
doesn't
cannot
have to
return
take
of their own
place
accord.
after all 3 games.
So our ancestors
It
devised
can
a
literally
ritual
just be
to
in one
send them on their
timeline.
way.
Because all the games have proven that there are things from other timelines that can exist both in one and another. It's just a different, you know, it's...
We are
Smoke
listening
guides them
to
back to where
Nintendo.
they belong.
Wait.
But we're listening to Nintendo. The difference is that, like, we're not saying... They did not state
Each
what
butterfly is a
timeline it was
lost
in.
soul.
They've
and now
only
they
said
can all be at peace.
that it's at the end of a timeline. Like I said, Majora's Mask appears in 3 games. Majora's Mask, A Link Between Worlds, and Twilight Princess. I mean, not Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, right? Because, like, all 3 games, one exists, one's in the child timeline when Majora's Mask is active.
Princess.
In A Link
was a
Between
noble
Worlds, it's not
sacrifice
active.
you made.
But they're 2 different timelines, but the mask still exists because it's a different, you know.
Beautiful
It's a different
girl.
whatchamacallit.
And goodbye. I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything.
If it's in the
did
game,
she?
it can be taken as evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where speculation comes in.
Oh, no. She didn't, did she?
It's literally on the wall in Link's house. You can't miss it.
So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh?
That means it exists.
If only
But the
she'd
difference
known.
between that, the posters are hidden
I'm
behind
sorry,
a box.
laddie, you've been through so
And Majora's
much.
Mask is literally on
But
Link's
I suppose
wall.
if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh?
If for example, like, you can't see the mask anywhere, right?
Helena.
And you just find it in, like, I don't know, some cave somewhere, whatever the frick. Like, I don't know, you have to do some, like, obscure method of seeing it. I would say, yeah, it's an Easter egg.
I feel bad for Rab. He's kind of just like having a life like old men should never
I'm
cry.
gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
Oh. I felt bad because I
Is the
saw
butterfly our mother?
Oh God, probably. I saw a picture like 2 months ago that scarred me on Reddit. It was a picture of like an old man with his cat, and like he's standing on a house fire. And the tagline was like, "Man's house burned down. Cat was the only thing he could save."
Oh.
I was heartbroken because there's like, I'm sure there are there's family photos that he can no longer get back of like old loved ones, and that just fucking, that just breaks my heart.
That's very sad, actually. I'm like...
Yeah, like old men, and he was crying in the photos holding his cat. Old men should not have to cry. No old person should have to cry.
I know.
It's oh man, fucking broke my heart.
But
like,
Mike,
Jesus Christ.
But Mike, a reference is evidence for something. If it's not an empty reference like what they did in fucking like South Park: The Stick of Truth, it's a reference to something. It's like, you know, it can
Lady
mean
Eleanor.
it's evidence for something being real / you
Who's
know,
there?
Like feasible. Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to see that.
And they had to now explain it.
I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk?
So wait, when did they say that it was on all 3 timelines?
My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born. So in a sense,
On
Lady
an official
Eleanor was the
Nintendo
only
post.
real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories.
I gotta see the post
take
in
me
order to
flower
like
picking.
take a look at it though.
I loved her so much. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she
this
was having
feels
a
like
baby.
that
I couldn't wait to
Robot
meet my
Chicken
little
skit
brother.
with the Joker. I will blow up both boats at midnight.
Oh God.
We choose that none of the boats blow up.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then. Hmm? Wait,
Oh
up
God,
there.
they found us again. Oh, you found the official picture?
Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends.
No shit.
And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt. Heliodor.
Are we gonna
Come
encounter
on.
what's his face again?
We need to get back to the others.
Probably.
Are we gonna? We're literally between a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah, basically.
Are we gonna get something that flies?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or are we gonna have to fight our way out of this shit now?
I mean, we did kill or beat the fuck out of Prince Ponytail last time.
Oh yeah. No wait. How'd they get in here? Or wait, they're following us.
Where are the ones from the altar? No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn?
Anamu said
No
its
sign of him
timeline
either.
placement is remaining a
Blast.
secret.
They must have gone
Yeah.
away.
Cowardice.
It's him!
Cowardice. Tell me. I don't believe.
He's
It's
over
cowardice.
here! The Darkspawn
Be
is over
upfront, be
here!
honest. Tell us where.
Oh, for goodness sake.
What shall we do
Game
with the
Theory
girl?
said it was like in the fucking.
So Hendrik's
downfall
orders were to
town,
bring the
because he's got yellow
Darkspawn
ruffle
back
on the hat.
alive. He never said anything about anyone
Oh,
foolish
God.
enough to side with him.
Just you try it.
I can't be expected to take her on alone. Sir Hendrik! Sir Hendrik!
Look at this coward scream for his commander.
Come on.
Oh God.
We'll head around the mountain and
It's
meet up with the
overcome,
others
I'm not
before he
sure
gets
yet.
back.
Like I said.
Yeah, Hendrik was the guy the spider was talking about.
But yeah, like I said, Mike, it's all about. What's the picture? Yeah, it's all. Appears to be unconscious. He's dead. He ain't unconscious. Yeah. It's not about, like I said, there's evidence that everything. It's not like, you know. Oh, look who's back. Or, no. It's Mr. Goatee.
I have you at last,
Hendrik.
Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run.
I'm pretty sure I remember correctly. Yep.
You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia.
I wonder if his horse is
Man,
actually a
The
unicorn. or if it's just the
Darkspawn
armor
is
design.
mine. Deal with the girl.
You know, I was gonna say it would just be a regular horse, but this is Dragon Quest. It's a solid 50-50 that it's either.
Ha! This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic.
This is kind of sick.
We're jumping down a ravine again, aren't we?
Yo, let's go! Second verse, same as the first.
You will evade me
I'm
no
back to
longer,
walking again.
Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Oh god, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. No! Strike me down, Zeus! That guy's got some balls holding his sword up in the air like that in a lightning storm.
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Princess Jade? Surely not.
Wow, that's a revelation.
Oh shit!
Feels like a lot of stuff happens like very quickly in this.
Hold on!
Oh, I thought she pushed him aside.
Yes!
Well, she's going off the ravine.
I won't let you go again.
Damn.
Oh,
Booby
yeah.
hug.
Optimal.
Oh. Huh. Okay, yeah. I think I get it now.
And we just wake up in an inn. Is everybody here? Oh no, we're in a cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. This is like the second time we've had to jump off a cliff.
You just see Eric now waking up next to you.
Oh, good.
You really
You're
are
awake.
just a bad sign, aren't you?
Oh great, she's sick.
I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we?
It's a conundrum right now with the Zelda timeline. If they're still trying to decide...
No, I think it's pretty clear that it's...
I'm glad I caught you.
That it takes place
I
at the
couldn't
end
have
of like
forgiven
every
myself
timeline
if-
and shit. So I'm
if
pretty
it
sure
happened
it's like
again.
a fucking inevitability at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, no
I
matter
suppose
what-
Rab must have
where it
told you
is,
about your mother.
it will
That
always
she
end
sacrificed
at,
herself to
you know,
save
the
you
Age of
and the
Calamity
Princess of
everything,
Heliodor.
You know what I mean?
That honestly makes sense, weirdly enough.
Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast. She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away.
Oh,
She
that's
died to
temporary.
save
Okay,
us.
I see.
But even though she trusted me with you,
And I'm the only one actually
too weak
focusing on the
and
story
stupid.
because this is some good shit.
I'm
I
doing
fell in
both.
the river
I'm good
and-
at both.
Fair
There
enough.
you go. I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe
Jesus, fuck.
awful things about you.
Jeez.
Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him.
The Darkspawn, maybe.
So we set out together to find out
Yeah.
who and
Well
why.
then.
I never expected to see Hendrik again, let alone on a battlefield. We were lucky to get out of there alive. Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
The knights probably have that place fucking like
They just step outside. You just see Jay just like, oh fuck.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
I think what's his face is gonna be like on our side, maybe or a little bit or something, because he seemed to be concerned about the princess.
Yeah.
Is that a?
After that is a save statue. Do you actually want to like? You want to call it here?
Yeah, I just want to say, is that a moblin? Talk about Zelda.
Jesus
And look,
Christ.
there's one of those birds from Twilight Princess with a skull in its claws.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
You gotta get. I know I gotta get the Twilight Princess manga. I have the whatchamacallit, you know, the whatchamacallit mangas. I got Majora's Mask. I have not Spirit Tracks. What the fuck is the name of that one? Phantom Hourglass and whatchamacallit. I can't remember the other name of it. You know, I got Ocarina, Phantom Hourglass, and Majora's Mask. I gotta get the other one.
Yeah.
I heard the Link's Awakening, not the Link's. I heard the Link's Awakening one's pretty good. Also, A Link to the Past. Oh hey, look, the title screen changed. Look at that. Nice.
Now it's that one town. Not Gallipolis, but the one after that.
Yeah, not Octagonia, whatever the you know what it is. It's the fucking whatchamacallit ship.
Yeah.
The good ship Lollipop and Sweet Ride to the Candy Shop or whatever the fuck.
Oh god. I still love that scene with Sylvando.
The candy shop.
Where he was just like sitting on that boat that just manifested after jumping off. That was majestic.
Murder. Ook. The manga murdering his own monkeys by setting them on fire. Jesus.
Jeez.
Well then. So, what do we learn tonight, boys?
This plot's getting deep.
Yeah, exactly. We got the plot getting deeper. We got our own misadventures with
things failing us.
Yes, everything failing us. I honestly think it was related to like the shitty weather we've had.
Yeah.
Because this has happened before, you know. It's a 'tis but a sin, but you know how it goes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves and remember. Mega like mega howdy ho. Mo make chai make mo make hey. Pickle barrel kumquat chimichurri. That's the secret word of the day. Alright guys, catch you all later. Merrick out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.